I'm finally doing it. Shopping, not just shopping at a different Target. Not that there was anything wrong with the Target we usually shop at. I just got my groceries, emptied out the cart. There's a sale going on, something big. I'm just gonna go back in and get it now. So Circle Week has officially ended, and now it's back to school. It's back to school sales, and there's something that I've had my eye on that I'm just gonna go ahead and get. I'm gonna use these in store. Oh, did I have to click something? Can't even do this right. Redeem in store. Save. So the $30 is going to be applied to something, and there was one left here, so I just decided just take the same card, go back and get it now. Now at the other Target that we're at a lot more, the Mr. Fox Target, I believe there was 2 of these. So I mean, pretty much the best deals. I mean, on fridges right now are obviously right now back to school, and I don't need something big. I don't want to spend a lot. I was thinking about this for $99. I could take the 30 off, but I'm going to get the 1.7 cubic feet, $74.99. Take the 30 off. That's the best deal. This is what I'm going to get. It's going to work perfect for me. So I'm glad I waited. Glad I came here, and just going to get this over with. Kenmore used to be the vacuum cleaner of choice. It was the Sears brand. Now they're making fridges, so I'm gonna get. Hopefully, it will hold up for a few years. But I mean, I'm basically paying what $49 out of pocket. So yeah, I think this is the best deal. So it's on the cart. We're gonna take this out, self-checkout, and leave with a fridge. So with the $30 Circle points, okay, I was a little wrong on the math. $47.24 for a mini fridge. So this is probably something I could have got on Marketplace for a used, but buying brand new for $47.24, this is the best deal I could have got. Finally, it just feels so good to finally have a fridge, a working fridge at work. Snack wraps are back at McDonald's, and so are we with a mobile order. $16.44. Gonna get some breakfast. It's 10:38. And going back to the Big Daddy movie, is it 11 o'clock every day now, or is it still 10:30 on the weekdays, but 11 on the weekends? So yeah, I still, 20 some years later, I can't answer that question. And day 2 with the new Kobe's, the old but new. Let's see what still waiting for my order. So yeah, they have the little McDonald's Happy Meals here. So yeah, pretty cool. You get the look at the booth. The Halloween bucket, the tray. I like these. Wow. The garbage can. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I've heard about these. I didn't know the extent of it. Like, look at all these. And this is collector stuff. All right, we are all set with our mobile pickup here. Just got a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel meal, hash brown, and a large coffee. I was debating using my new Speedway or 7-Eleven rewards, getting coffee there, maybe some donuts. But I thought, you know what, let's do McDonald's. It's been a while since I've had McDonald's breakfast and McDonald's coffee. So bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, the hash brown. It's gonna get a little bit more, but I'm not gonna save something light for right now, and then. Get maybe a later lunch or earlier dinner. So we'll see. We'll see how the day unfolds. One thing you can always count on is how hot McDonald's coffee will be. It's so hot I can't drink it yet. So you're always going to get a very extremely scalding hot coffee for McDonald's. Welcome to today's video. As of recording of this Sunday, July 13th, 2025, I have my new crypto t-shirt on. It's a little stiff. I gotta be honest with you. I would not, knowing that the stiffness, I still would have got it. It just, I love where's the white S right here. I love the crypto font on the bottom right here. And of course crypto. A little pricey though for a stiff. These are the kind of shirts that if you order something from Amazon, I'm gonna get to Amazon in a second, but you run the risk of getting, kind of like a cardboard feel shirt. I had to work out a little bit just to kind of loosen it up. Nonetheless, there's some new deals at Amazon that actually beat out, and it could be third-party sellers, but I was just something that I was looking at today going, not only is this a better price than when I bought it last time, but it's a better price than what they were having for Prime Day. So you always run into that like catch-22. Do you pick up something now, or do you wait? I'm glad I waited on the fridge. I used the $30 circle points I had, and yeah, I bought it for what, 47 something. So not too bad of a deal. Glad I got it. Finally gonna keep things cool, as Tommy Boy's dad said when he got his office. Also, I am no longer a pro member at GameStop. By the way, the coffee's cooled off enough where I can drink a little bit of it. So still just holding it, you can just feel the heat. There's a gentleman over here fishing off to the side. It's a great day. Just before 11 a.m. Just had the breakfast. Should I renew? Should I renew my pro membership? You know, I stated about a week or two ago that, you know, if you're gonna be a pro member, you have to use it throughout the year. You know, it's about $25. Now last year I got it for about $15. Got a good deal through online, and Mikey Yoon sent me a link. I'm not seeing that, you know, those deals popping up, so I would have to pay full price, $25 for the year. Of course, if I wait until GameStop having their annual discounts, I don't know how long that would be, but then you could probably pick it up for a little cheaper. But it's $25. You got to use it. You know, I would say every, you know, you get the $5 reward, you would have to buy something every month. So it pays for itself, but you know, on the other hand, you're spending more money. Got the email from GameStop. Whoops, your GameStop Pro membership has expired. The thing with this is you can see Crypto's reflection there. I have $5 Pro points, membership points, that I cannot use if you're not a Pro. So the points that I had beginning of the month, my membership ended a few days ago, I am unable to use that $5 Pro points. So just throwing that out there, I can no longer get the discount. Do I renew? Is it, you know, I thought about it the other day. Is this something that I should do? So gotta decide one way or the other if I'm going to continue to be a pro member at GameStop. Definitely used from a fishing line. And the current temperature 74 degrees, high of 79, low of 62. Should be a pretty good day. So yeah, we'll head out, stop over by the Bears, and I don't know, I guess decide if I'm gonna renew that membership. Also, a good Amazon deal that I'm not gonna pass up today. And the ducks are out. It's like these might be some of their what are they, gosling? Is that what you would call a baby duck? But yeah, they're going through the stream. Ducklings? Ducklings. Yeah, ducklings. The last few times coming here, honestly, like 4, maybe even 5 times. This has been a busy area by the Bears, so I haven't had a chance to stop over here since, I believe, the day that I had the Atlanta Falcons t-shirt on. It's kind of the Prime Day started. It was kind of doing the spin up. There's an old Chrysler minivan. We had like the same. I'll show it from a distance. That's what I took my driving test on, was a Chrysler minivan. Yeah, it's been a busy spot by the Bears over here. So actually, somebody just walked from over here. So there's always people, you know, hanging out here. It's a good spot. Best of both worlds. I couldn't think of it. Best of both worlds. Get a little bit of the water, the sun, and the shade. Plus a great view of the antique mall. To get this without their license plate. The Chrysler minivan, that's a little bit more of a reddish, like that's kind of maroon now, but a little little more red, had the wood grain on it. That's what I took my driving test in. Yeah, we had a van. We had a couple vans in the 90s, so that was kind of the thing. This bird's going at it with this. Look at this piece of bread. We left some pieces of bread here. Though the bird had the whole piece in their mouth. Yeah, it's a good. You know, I know it's kind of frowned upon feeding the wildlife. I feed the wildlife. I can respect that. And already a busy day out on Mayfair Road. Heading to the mall. Found the one semi-shaded area over here in the parking lot. Maybe I should just get one of those like sunshades that go over your windshield. Maybe I should just do that because it's tough. There's Best Buy. It's tough trying to get, you know, block out the sun. I like the darker interior too, so it's always going to be hotter in the car. Like the black or the dark gray. Not a fan of like tan, just because, you know, when I leave work sometimes I'm pretty dirty. Escalator action for a Sunday late morning. Almost opened about 11. It's probably about 11:20, maybe 11:30. Yeah, no, whoa, it's 11:55. Where is the day going? And a little elevator action. Today's the 13th, 4 more days, and Donkey Kong Bonanza will be available. Ask Michael, don't let me forget. Don't let me forget about it, because I have a plan, and I want to make sure I get the best deal possible so you can play it on this bad boy right here. Oh, we got some new theming here. We have Lois, Superman. There's Crypto and Lex. And a pretty cool 3D like Darth Vader Prime 3D puzzle. A bunch of new Superman theming. I love it. I love the marketing. You're seeing it everywhere. There's the Crypto plush keychain. If I could jam this in my pocket, I totally would. But I am a sucker for anything crypto or X-Men. And speaking of crypto, more crypto shirts here at Mayfair. So just in case, let's say I didn't buy my large, there would have been one here. So I would have had a chance. I would have had another opportunity to pick up another large. It looks like they only have one of each size, so a small, a medium, a large. And was this XL or double X? 2X, yeah, double X. Double XL. It's kind of a sign that there was a promo going. Sign up for Pro today for $25 for the year, and you'll get amazing deals type thing. So it was just like kind of feeding into my head that I might have to, maybe I should just renew it. My whole plan was probably, you know, just come here and renew it, but I'm just like, does it pay off? Does it pay off being a Pro member? And I think it does if you're gonna shop enough. If I was gonna get something, you know, like a t-shirt every month or two. I guess, you know, the $5 Pro doesn't necessarily mean you have to spend the money. I believe there was 1 month of last year that I did not use that. I lost it. But on the flip side, I didn't spend any money. So yeah, I lost the $5, but I didn't spend anything. I think all in all in the last year, it paid for itself. I think I bought enough stuff. But yeah, probably just gonna renew. I shuffled so much around that, you know, they have all of the McFarlanes. I mean, is there gonna be a time, honestly, where we're not gonna see McFarlane DC? Is this gonna happen next year? They have a lot. Look at the Riddler right here, Ultraman, Mr. Terrific and Guy Gardner really, spoiler alert, okay, stole, just pause it, fast forward a second, stole the movie, stole the show. These two guys were great. Actually, you know, I just realized there's no Hawk Girl action figure for the movie. So it's I would say that another spoiler just right now, Metamorpho and Hawkgirl probably share about the same amount of screen time, so I'm surprised. You know, and there's no, unless there's a chase coming, no Hawkgirl. Okay. Done with spoilers. If I have any more, I'll warn you. Thunderbolts t-shirt too, so yeah, this is this material, not that I'm dissing my crypto shirt, but it's the same material. So yeah, you get that. Sometimes the 100% cotton isn't like the softer of the two. For instance, this is more soft. So, you know, other shirts that I wear, which I almost put this on today, but I wanted to wear my new one. So I'm not sure, is this a 50-50 or is it a 60-40? It's a 60-40, so that's why. So I guess I wish everything was 50-50 or 60-40. Sometimes the 100% cotton. Although I've had 100% cotton shirts that feel okay, but sometimes they're just a little too stiff. So I have the Fortress of Solitude. I never opened it. I don't plan on opening it, but I'm wondering if there are two different variants for this. And the reason I say that is Mr. Roboto, is this number 4? Number 4. I said I wasn't gonna get any spoilers away, but number 4 is his name. I don't know if that counts as a spoiler, Lex. There's Superman and Metamorpho, Ultraman. So these characters are in the movie. No surprise here. No big shock. But I think there's some fortresses that he comes with, along with Mr. Terrific's T-Craft. I think that some of them, the action figure comes with, and that's $30. And if you just get the craft, it's $24.99. So I think there's two different variants. I have this variant, and I don't see where it says that, you know, the figure is included. I actually want to say that, yeah, figures sold separately. So unfortunately, if I open mine up, I would be disappointed because he is not in there. I think the only way to get him is to buy, it's just weird, it's to buy the Fortress. He comes with it. I don't know how else to get number 4. Also, we saw this a few days ago, the press pass. Pretty cool. I guess this is a, you know, way to carry your stuff. You know, if you do something on the go, you know, you do it like a amusement park or something, or maybe the fair, carry everything in here. That's very creative. Yeah, it was $14.24 if you're a pro. So that's the thing. Right now I would be paying $14.99 if I was going to get this. I wish there was like a card, like you know, if you're a pro member, I wish there was just like a physical card like that they give you every year. Look at this Sonic hat. Yeah, this is probably like the whoa. That was gonna fall for sure. I bet you this is like the Turtles hat. But yeah, look at that. I'll have to try it on. But I'm guessing it's gonna be just like actually looking for the Turtles hat. That's a different GameStop. But we'll see. I might be, if I join, I might be using that Pro today. I was gonna say that this feels good. It feels, I don't want to bend it, but it doesn't feel like a bad hat wearing forward. But yeah, you bend it, you risk that artwork. But what do you think with the crypto shirt, with the hat? It's kind of cool. Now the whole thing is how this is gonna look backwards. So that's the selling factor. If it does, I will be leaving with Sonic. But it's gotta look good backwards. Even though there's times where you might see this guy wearing, you know, it might be a forward look. Still gotta get to my new Padres hat. That is still my last year's hat that I said I was gonna change up, I think in June. But if this looks good backwards, I'll get it. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. The Turtles hat, I don't know if it was the, I'm trying to get a look here. I'm gonna have to get a mirror. It's hard to see on the box, but I might have to just watch this replay for a second. But you know what? It doesn't look bad. I might have found another hat. Sonic the Hedgehog. The whole time I thought it was going to be Turtles. Maybe it's Sonic. Also, some more McFarlane's here. There's the classic. There's Mr. Terrific and the T-Craft. So the thing is I went on. I'll show you what I'm talking about on Amazon. It was pre-order. I think today was released. That now the T-Craft comes with Mr. Terrific. So yeah, I think this was technically $24.99. I don't know, maybe it went up, but it was $29.99 if you get Mr. Terrific. So this is just the ship. Okay, I might be mistaken. I could have sworn that if I looked at this last night, it was still pre-order stage. Now it's just the craft. But I saw an ad that it looked like there was some variants that he came with it. So maybe it was just, maybe that was clickbait, but I still don't know how you get the robot though. How do you get number 4 if they're not sold separately and he doesn't come with one of the fortresses? So maybe there's still hope that there's more superpowers coming. I'm undecided on the hat. I'm gonna think about it. I gotta kind of, there's no mirror here, so I couldn't really get a full look. It's hard to rate it on the little box displaying back to me. So I'm going to think about it, but I did renew my Pro membership. So I am officially back with being a Pro member for GameStop for the next 12 months. So all my points, my $5 reward has, this is your next purchase, you'll be able to use that. So I do have a few coupons if I was going to use that, and I have my $5 monthly reward. So I'm back to being a Pro. Back. We are a GameStop Pro member again. It felt weird not being a Pro member. Spoiler alert is I was going to get there's Dr. Doom up there. I was going to get the Galactus t-shirt a few nights ago. One of the reasons why I went in and I splurged on this crypto that I'm wearing was when I went to check out, not only was I not a Pro member, but I could not use the $5 monthly reward. So if your membership ends, you cannot use that until you renew it. So I did not buy the Galactus shirt yet. Would have had to pay full price. It was $19.99. Otherwise it would have been $15. So I will be buying that shirt. It's not here. I'll be thinking about this. And catching one last little elevator action before we go in, the sounds of Super Mario Brothers. I do have to say that these shoes are feeling pretty good. So yeah, just so used to, you know, again, I waited a little long. I should have just made the call and got these originally, but I was in desperate need. Like, it just, even though they're used, they feel brand new. There is one place where we can get a little protection here for when we park. I was shopping at Target this morning. I went to this is the other Target we usually go to. I just don't usually do my grocery shopping there. I used to years ago before I bought my house, and they don't have like the belts like, you know, when you go to the grocery store. They don't have that track belt like the treadmill. So it's just a small confined space, and it was tough like piling everything, especially, you know, when you're getting how many, what do I get, 14 containers of peanuts a week for the squirrels and birds and whatnot. So it was different, and I was just thinking, like, when will they revamp? You know, just like the Mr. Fox Target, where they're probably, I would say, 50%, you know, through the revamp. I wonder if that one will be next. I mean, again, they don't. It's like decades behind, and actually that might even be a more busier of a Target than the one we usually shop at. Oh, a little update from the Mayfair Best Buy. They're out of stock on the Switch too. Really good news. I came here to kind of do a little update to see if they have if they still have the older Shaq, and he's right up there. Just went up to a couple of team members and asked them if they knew anything about replacing Shaq with you know, the newer picture of him, and they said that the rep for Epson was just here, and he didn't say anything about swapping it out. So hopefully, oh my gosh, Shaq, I thought you don't know how happy I am to see you. I mean, this is Shaq, and there's other Best Buys. Like I just had a chance to go on a hunt to see, you know, gosh, I mean, if you never look, you look great right now. Trust me. Oh my gosh, I'm not ready for that change. It's just, this is Shaq, guys. Thank God he is still at the Mayfair Best Buy. He likes the shirt. He likes the crypto shirt. Shaq, you know, he's a huge Superman fan. He's got the Man of Steel tattooed on his arm. All right in the world today. I have we have this for posterity. We have the crypto shirt on. Shaq behind me, the right Shaq. This might have to be the new home Best Buy. We got to see how the other location, the one in Delafield, and decide, like, maybe that's the one we go to. I don't know. Like, he is crucial. It's just, this has become part of the entire vlog, is having Shaq here, and it's not right when it's not him, when it's not this render. It's almost like it's like the Dukes of Hazzard. You know, when they took Bo and Luke out, I don't even know who the other two actors were. Like none of us watched it. Like it was all about Bo and Luke, and that's how it felt. Even though it was still Shaq, I had a feeling that like even though it's set out of stock, like if I look down, look at this, they have a demo here. Look at it, you have a Switch 2. So at Target and Walmart, you know, you have the controllers, but here you could actually go up to the Switch. That's pretty cool. And this is they're promoting the bundle right here. So yeah, might have to go to the Home Best Buy one, you know, just to see if they have this. This might be our officially Home Best Buy going forward. I'm telling you, Shaq is crucial, and I think this was a good sign. And that's gonna do it for today. And back to work tomorrow. It just felt like I've been off for like a week. I actually woke up middle of the night. This is kind of like, I was confused, like, is today Monday? No, it's Sunday, because I took Friday off. And as much as it, you know, it's great being off, going back to the grind, making money, and buying more stuff. That's the exciting thing. It's just like, you know, when you make a big purchase, you can kind of fall back on that. Like, well, okay, how do I justify this? Well, you're gonna be sitting at work for the next 5 days. This Best Buy has completely saved the day. I thought coming out here, instead of going to the, you know, the home GameStop by Mr. Fox, come out here and then stop at this Best Buy to see if he was here. To see if the big man was still here, and kiss expensive cartridges goodbye. Kiss the new render. We'll still talk to him, but this is Shaq. I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm so happy right now. See you guys next time. Shaq, don't go anywhere, man. I like how they have some of the consoles locked up over here. Look at the Xbox Series S, 1 terabyte, and then the PlayStation 5. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool seeing you know, the consoles into the cage. The universe is balanced again. I was telling the team members, I go, if I had a picture of the newer Shaq, like, you aren't gonna believe it. It looks like he's AI generated. Oh my gosh, I'm still like, gosh, I love Best Buy. Like this really was a big surprise to me. One last thing, if you don't have a Hallmark store near you and you have a Kohl's, you can also get those new keepsake ornaments at Kohl's. If you're looking for that Xbox 360, just wanted to stop in here to see. I can't remember a year ago if they made it in July or if that was October. I'm guessing they should be here. Well, it doesn't appear that they've made it here yet, but plenty of peanuts. Glad I walked in here, and it's pretty cool. Maybe some, it's a good idea for West, you know, maybe come back to, Kohl's is really expanding on stuff, but not Christmas ornaments just yet. Probably October. This is what I was talking about earlier in the video. Look at $19.99. If you go back to kind of the Amazon Prime, you know, the deals aren't really necessarily deals. This was actually higher. So I don't know if it's a third party or if it's coming legit. I'm going to say it's coming from Amazon. So much better deal. I am in, you know, the thing with this case is, I don't know if it's because I plug in external mics in here once in a while, or if I just the amount of times that I charge it. Eventually this gets bent. I was pointing this out the other day, and it becomes harder to open that flap. So right here, I have to pull this down, and the mic that plugs into there, it fits. I've had cases where it doesn't, so that's why I keep getting this one. But after time, it's just like this thing gets warped right here. So I'm gonna pick this up, and yeah, 20 bucks, new case. So yeah, it'll last a year, but you know, you're protecting your phone, and I'm not quite ready to upgrade. I still have a 14. Maybe I'll wait till the 17 comes out and maybe get the 16 or get the 17. We'll see. But nonetheless, just wanted to point that out. The 60%. There's no way that I would pay $50 every year, because I mean, I've ordered this in 2014. I just looked at my, you know, previously on X-Men, previous purchases that I get about a year. I do have a screen protector on here, but get about a year out of these cases, and it just kind of warps out. So it was never that high, but I think I paid like 22 or 23 last time, so it's actually cheaper this time. Hallmark Ornament premiere did start yesterday on the 12th, and I swear last year that maybe this Kohl's is just behind, but I thought that they would have had the same. I remember buying an ornament going, oh my gosh, Kohl's has it. So eventually Kohl's will have the same ornaments here. So if you don't have a Hallmark, or if you have Kohl's cash, this is the one that I started with. I got the Xbox 360 last year. I got the Xbox, so just kind of keeping that trend going, and I'll be back for more. But I just wanted to, I was hoping this would be at Kohl's, but it's still only maybe it's to the weekend. Maybe you have to wait till the weekend. You know, Hallmark kind of getting their premiere first, and then they'll show up. So yeah, another new one here. I missed Megatron yesterday. You know, little Decepticon. And I thought this was in October, so yeah, Amity Island is here. Maybe that's sold out fast at the previous, and then Slimer is growing on me a little bit. Maybe putting Slimer up on the tree this year. Out with the old fridge, so yeah, this stopped working 3, maybe even 4 weeks ago. There's just been taking up space. Here is the new fridge. Gonna unbox this and get this all set up for tomorrow, so I could just come to work and, you know, it'll already be cool, and just put my stuff in. Can you hear it? It works. I'm just gonna leave it at the suggested at the midpoint, and then just worry about cranking it up tomorrow. But yeah, back in business.